I carry a heavy burden, the weight of past rejections and the deep, stifling silence that has come to define our interactions. Every day, I feel as if I am caught in a storm of conflicting emotions, adrift in a turbulent sea where unresolved tension and unspoken words hover over us like an ever-present, ghostly presence. This silence, much like a dark cloud, grows denser with every moment that passes, a relentless reminder of the love I once freely gave, only to watch it be rejected and left to wither in the quiet void of inaction. In the quiet hours of the night, as the world sleeps, I find myself wrestling with a pervasive sense of loss and yearning. I am haunted by the feeling that something significant still lies unsaid, an important truth that remains locked away behind a barrier of fear and uncertainty. Every day, the absence of your voice leaves an echoing gap in my heart, a void filled with memories of happier times and the promise of what could have been. I long for the days when a simple message from you would light up my screen, or the sound of your voice would dissolve the chill of loneliness that has settled in my soul. I check my phone countless times throughout the day, each glance filled with hope that, perhaps, today will be the day your name appears, a small signal that our connection is not entirely lost. Yet, each time, the silence greets me like an unyielding truth. You have chosen a path that leaves no room for our shared history, a path that is singularly devoted to your own priorities. This choice, however inadvertent, brings with it a guilt that shadows my every thought, a companion in my moments of reflection that reminds me of my own shortcomings. I replay the moments that have led us to this desolate place, the heated words exchanged in anger, the misguided actions born out of frustration and insecurity. I am tormented by the mistakes I made, the barriers I built around my heart during moments of vulnerability, and the regret that has taken root in the spaces where we once found mutual understanding. I wish to express my deepest apologies for the pain I have caused, for the times my pride obstructed my capacity for empathy, and for the instances when I responded with attitude rather than compassion. I recognize that healing is only possible when we acknowledge our wrongs and take accountability for our actions, and I stand ready to take the first step towards making amends. Yet, even as I yearn for reconciliation, I am painfully aware of the changes that have taken place within you. I see how you have grown, evolving into a person of extraordinary self-awareness and strength. You have raised your standards, embracing a higher level of self-worth and refusing to settle for anything less than what you truly deserve. In that evolution, I find both admiration and a bittersweet pang, for while I am inspired by your resilience, I also feel the sting of the distance that now separates us. In moments of solitude, I am overwhelmed by the urge to break the silence, to finally initiate the long overdue conversation that has been locked away by fear and pride for far too long. I want nothing more than to lay my soul bare before you, to share my regrets and hopes with unguarded honesty. I long to hear your perspective, to listen with an open heart to the truths that you have kept hidden. Today, I extend an olive branch across the chasm that divides us, hoping that we might rediscover the common ground we once cherished. I understand that the journey towards healing will not be swift or easy. It requires both of us to face our vulnerabilities head-on, to confront the demons of our past with courage and a sincere desire for transformation. I ask that we set aside our pride and our fear, and instead, embrace the possibility of rebuilding our bond. In doing so, we can create a future defined by mutual understanding, growth, and the rekindling of a love that has always burned quietly beneath the surface. There is a song that has come to symbolize my introspection and longing, a melody that resonates deep within my heart, "Let Me Love You." This song is not merely a reminder of the love I continue to harbor despite our challenges. It is a plea for understanding, a call for forgiveness, and an invitation for a second chance at nurturing our connection. With your permission, I would like to share this song with you, to let its lyrics be a testament to my unwavering commitment to our shared journey of healing and growth. In the strains of its melody, I find solace, a reminder that even in the midst of heartache, love can still be a guiding light. Your presence, even in absence, envelopes me like a comforting embrace, a soft, all-encompassing warmth that calls to me in moments of deep solitude. There is an inexplicable magnetism about you, a quality that makes me feel completely known, as if you can see into the deepest recesses of my soul. To me, you embody an almost unattainable perfection, each facet of your being a work of art that seems crafted with immaculate care. Even when I recognize the inevitable differences between us, you remain the epitome of all that I desire, and the thought of a life without you feels utterly inconceivable. For a long while, I managed to traverse the growing distance between us with a facade of calm and composure, all the while concealing the turmoil that churned within me. But as time marches on, the space between us has deepened, an ever-widening abyss that now threatens to swallow me whole, leaving me stranded amidst an endless sea of longing and heartache. The silence that stretches between us is a stark, relentless reminder of the divide that has come to define our worlds. In those quiet moments, I am left alone with the intensity of my emotions, unable to escape the pervasive ache that seeps into every corner of my being. I find myself reminiscing about the vibrant energy that once animated our conversations, the playful banter, the effortless flow of words that danced between us like a perfectly choreographed duet. Each text message was a spark that ignited the connection between us, a tangible reminder of a bond that, though currently obscured, still holds the promise of warmth and light. The mere thought of teasing you again, of reviving that magic we once shared, fills me with a heady mixture of exhilaration and hope. Yet, beneath this yearning lies a deeper truth, one that insists on honesty and reflection, a truth that beckons me to reconnect with you, to mend the fractured pieces of our once united hearts. It is a truth that cannot be ignored, a call that demands both introspection and open dialogue. I must confront the patterns of behavior that have led to this point of despair, acknowledging that change is not just desirable but necessary if we are to reclaim the beauty of what we once had. In the stillness of the night, your image visits me, an ethereal presence that offers comfort amid the darkness threatening to consume me. In these dreams, I find a gentle peace, a respite where the chaos of my waking thoughts is momentarily silenced, and I can feel the warmth of your presence as a soothing balm on my weary heart. Yet, even within the sanctuary of sleep, I cannot help but yearn to be closer to you, to bask in the light of your gaze, and to lose myself in the profound connection that once defined us. My love for you transcends the boundaries of language and time, a love so deep that words can scarcely capture its essence. It is an enduring force, a constant presence that has weathered every storm and continues to burn with unwavering intensity. With each passing day, my longing for you intensifies, fueled by cherished memories and the unspoken promise of what might yet be. Standing at the crossroads of decision, I find myself torn between the comfort of familiar solitude and the daunting uncertainty of stepping back into a shared future. Every potential step forward carries with it the weight of infinite possibilities, each one as terrifying as it is promising. Yet, in the deepest recesses of my heart, I know that the only true path lies in returning to you. You are my guiding light, a north star that illuminates the darkest nights and shows me the way forward, even when the world around me feels shrouded in despair. With you by my side, I feel complete in a way I had never imagined possible. Your presence fills the void within me, making me believe that together we can overcome any obstacle and write a new chapter in our lives, a chapter filled with love, laughter, and boundless possibility. I am resolved to cast aside the shackles of doubt and fear, embracing the future with an open heart and a determination to heal the wounds of the past. In the depths of our connection, I find the strength to confront my inner demons, emerging with a renewed sense of purpose and a commitment to love more fully than ever before. Let us cast aside the barriers that have kept us apart for far too long and allow the potential of our love to shine through the darkness. I envision a future where our shared journey is one of redemption and growth, where we confront our vulnerabilities with courage and honesty. I yearn for a time when our conversations are no longer marred by the residue of old pain, but instead are filled with understanding and the genuine warmth of reconciliation. In my quieter moments of reflection, I acknowledge the profound influence you have had on my life. The lessons I have learned from our time together are indelibly etched upon my soul. They have shown me the true meaning of resilience, the importance of forgiveness, and the beauty of unconditional love. Despite the missteps and mistakes that have led us to this point, I remain steadfast in my belief that our connection is worth salvaging. The memories of our shared laughter, the warmth of your smile, and the way your eyes sparkled with hope are treasures that I hold close, guiding me forward even in the midst of my darkest hours. I am acutely aware that my past actions have contributed to the gulf between us, a gap widened by misunderstandings, harsh words, and moments of selfishness. I deeply regret allowing my insecurities and fleeting pride to obstruct the path to genuine intimacy. I have spent countless hours in introspection, acknowledging my faults and vowing to become a better version of myself, a version that is more attuned to the beauty of empathy, respect, and compassion. I know that your forgiveness, while generous, is not a blank check for repeating past mistakes. It is a sacred trust that I must honor by embracing a transformative journey towards self-improvement. The path to redemption is often steep and fraught with challenges, yet I am prepared to walk it, even if the road is long and winding. Each step I take is motivated by an unwavering belief that the love I feel for you is not only powerful but transformative, a beacon that can guide us both towards healing and growth. I envision a future where we can rebuild the trust that has been eroded by time and pain, a future where our conversations are filled with mutual respect, and our hearts are open to the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. As I stand at this critical juncture, I cannot help but reflect on the profound impact you have had on my life. Your presence has been a steady source of strength, a light in moments of overwhelming darkness. Your authenticity, reliability, and unwavering commitment to your values serve as constant reminders of the type of person I aspire to be. I have always admired your grace and integrity, qualities that set you apart in a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain. Your impeccable manners, refined sensibilities, and gentle compassion inspire me to strive for excellence in every aspect of my life. I understand now more than ever that the love we once shared was not a fleeting infatuation but a deep, soulful connection, a rare gem in a world of transient encounters. It is a love that has survived the tests of time and adversity, a love that, despite the hurt and misunderstandings, continues to shine brightly in the recesses of my heart. I find comfort in the thought that, even if we are currently separated by distance and silence, the bond we forged remains unbreakable, a foundation upon which we can rebuild and grow together. I am here today, bearing my soul to you, not with grand declarations or lofty promises, but with a humble plea for another chance. I want to honor the lessons of our past by forging a future that is built on honesty, mutual respect, and the willingness to evolve. I know that the road ahead may be uncertain, and that our journey will require time, patience, and immense effort. Yet, I am ready to embrace that challenge, to face the shadows of my past with the light of newfound self-awareness, and to work tirelessly to reclaim the love that once filled our lives with such brilliance. In this moment, I extend my hand to you, inviting you to join me in a quest for redemption, a quest where every shared word, every sincere apology, and every hopeful gesture is a step towards healing the wounds that have divided us. Let us not allow the echo of past rejections and the silence of our current reality to define our future. Instead, let us embrace the transformative power of love, using it as a catalyst to create a renewed connection that is stronger, more resilient, and deeply rooted in mutual understanding. I know that true reconciliation demands more than just words. It requires actions, commitment, and a willingness to change. With each passing day, my resolve grows stronger, bolstered by the conviction that we can overcome our differences and rebuild what was lost. My heart aches for the moments we once shared, the laughter that filled our days, the warmth of your touch, and the simple joy of knowing that we were together. I miss the vibrant energy of our conversations, the ease with which we communicated our dreams and fears, and the sense of unity that made even the darkest moments bearable. So here I am, standing at the crossroads of our past and our future, with a heart full of hope and a spirit determined to transcend the limitations imposed by our previous failures. I am ready to learn from my mistakes, to shed the layers of pride and defensiveness that have kept us apart, and to embark on a journey of profound transformation. I ask you to consider the possibility of rediscovering the love that once brought us together, a love that is resilient, ever-evolving, and capable of overcoming even the most daunting obstacles. I want you to know that my commitment to you and to the possibility of a shared future is unwavering. I understand that forgiveness is a process, one that cannot be rushed or taken for granted. But I also believe that, with time, empathy, and sincere effort, we can bridge the gap that has separated us for far too long. I invite you to join me in rewriting our story, a story defined not by past hurts and missed opportunities, but by a courageous embrace of vulnerability, growth, and the boundless potential of love. Together, let us cast aside the silence, shatter the walls built by fear and misunderstanding, and reclaim the vibrant connection that once lit up our lives. In doing so, we honor not only the love we once shared, but also the promise of a future where every moment is an opportunity to heal, to grow, and to cherish the unique bond that ties our hearts together. I stand here, ready to embrace that future, and I hope that you, too, are willing to take this courageous step forward with me. Your presence has always been my beacon, the North Star that guides me through life's uncertainties. Even as I grapple with the regret of past actions and the pain of unspoken words, I remain hopeful that our paths will converge once again. My longing for you is not simply a wistful memory of what once was, but a living, breathing force that continues to inspire me to become a better person, a person worthy of the love and grace that you so effortlessly embody. Let this be the beginning of a new chapter, one where we both have the strength to confront our imperfections, learn from our experiences, and ultimately, embrace a love that is as resilient as it is beautiful. In the tapestry of our lives, every thread, no matter how tangled or frayed, can be woven together to form a masterpiece of redemption and hope. And so, with every beat of my heart, I reaffirm my commitment to you, to us, and to the incredible journey that lies ahead, a journey where, together, we can overcome the silence and rekindle the flame of a love that is truly eternal.